Away might be the only musical, whose source material is a song by the same writer. Sail Away was written when Noel Coward was inspired to expand upon his own song, The Bar in the Piccola Marina. In 1961, he wrote book, music, and lyrics, and did voiceovers, and created the key art for this musical at the Broadhurst. So like quadruple, quintuple threat, Noel Coward.
It's true. The show was originally conceived for Rosalind Russell, but wound up with 2 female leads played by Jean Fenn and Elaine Stritch. Now, during the out-of-town tryouts in Boston and Philadelphia, it was apparent that audiences wanted more Stritch. Always more Stritch. I love her so much. The other leading lady's role was cut entirely, and the plot was reconfigured so that everything could be given to Stritch, the cruise director of a ship going from New York to Europe.
Ready for it? Ready for it, Kevin? Just like some publicist was like, please make that face in all the photos for the show. Gosh. Out of town, Jacqueline Kennedy went to see the show, and she really enjoyed the following reference in the beloved song, Why Do the Wrong People Travel? Why do the wrong people travel when the right people stay at home with all those Kennedys? Without as many hats. That's not in the lyric. There's a lot of hats. For a while, Noel Coward considered helping sales for the show by just having a celebrity randomly walk across the cruise ship each night. Like, not any lines, not an actual role. I think that Dennis D.R. Allen from How So
So, critics felt that the show was too old-fashioned and full of fluff, but that was exactly what was intended. Still, in Variety, Hope Morrison wrote, Sail Away is filled with hollow people. There's no room for speculation about where the characters have been before they come on stage or where they're going when they exit. They're performers, clearly in the wings, exchanging Schubert Alley gossip.
The show fared slightly better in London, although even in London, the Daily Herald reported, I was trying to do a British accent for this, but it just came out like terrible Summerstock Eliza Doolittle, so I'm going to spare you.
It was amazing.
It's so bad. The Daily Herald reported, I have seen better plots than the one for Sail Away, written in small print on the back of railway tickets. On the London cast recording, this is super interesting, you can hear a lyric with the word ass in it. During this exact line on the Broadway cast recording, the word ass is covered by a loud trumpet honk. They don't even change it. It's just these kids from Sail Away kind of remind me of the Trump children. That's all. But, you know. In the Theater Mania Guide to Cast Recordings, Peter Felicia wrote, which show has the best opening and closing numbers for its star? A good bet is Sail Away. Well, you're not going to hear either of those tonight. Instead, here to sing an even more special and rare song from Sail Away, welcome Ryan Hook.
Why suffer from moral convictions, social restrictions? Let's thumb our noses at Cold War and atomic predictions. They're only a waste of time. Let's make a romantic decision, follow a vision. Now is the moment to see clearly and realize that really we're on the brink of it. Come to think of it. You and I could have an upright, downright, watertight, dynamite love affair. We could either play it upbeat, downbeat, on the beat, off the beat, fair or square. Hey, for those flip calypsos, ho for that rhythmic din. Hi ho for those dopes and ipsos, rum punch, coconuts, Gordon's gin. If we tried out some little hideout on some tropical isle, naked and warm from dawn till moonrise, Somerset moonwise, Blue Lagoon wise. Every time we see an evening star show, we could wonder if the same Jack Parr show still was on the air, as we carried on with our on-beat, off-beat, beatnik love affair. You and I could have an inboard, outboard, overboard, bed and board love affair. All we need's a little on-key, off-key, king-size, organized time to spare. There by the Caribbean Caribbean. We'll cross the Rubicon. We'll have by the deep blue sea and all out roustabout carry on. We'll get a man-tan gargantuan tan on those shimmering sands. Nothing to do but read and rest, dear. We could get through by love possessed, dear. Every time we hear a seagull whistle, we'll forget our last misguided missile. Just miss Gracie Square as we carry on with our offbeat, king-sized, organized, beatnik love.